a chance. Chance. Now, I gave you plenty of chances. Okay? Plenty. Alright? But they done dried up like your skin. See, I'm going to need for you to do something for me. Just do a little something for me. I'm going to need for you to tiptoe all the way into hell. See, that's what I'm going to need for you to do. That's what I need for you to do. Cotton candy, sweet and gold. Let me see you to zero. Hey! Into hell. I want to see you into hell. Cotton candy, sweet and gold. Let me see you to zero. Hey! Into hell. I want to see you into hell. Ew. Ew. Ha ha! Let's get into it. Friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I ain't gonna keep y'all. I just want y'all to know that I ain't gonna keep y'all. We just gonna hit the hot spots. Okay? Now, this week's episode was better than last week's, but just by that much. Just by that much. Okay? Let's start off with someone who did well this episode. Okay? But really, the star of the show wasn't even on the show. Cameron's sister. First of all, love at the Lockup producers, We TV. These are the sisters that myself, I can't speak for y'all. I can't speak for y'all. But for me, that's who I want to see. Bring them down. Get them a plane ticket. Because, see, what we need on this show is somebody who got good sense. And Cameron's sisters got good sense. So, Cameron is thinking about the night before. Because, you know, he done, had a temper tantrum. And he done damaged that Marshall's Clarence family little home decor thing. Honey, it didn't take much. Honey, they done put that thing together with Elmer's glue. Okay? So he was like, child, let me calm down. Let me call my sister. And the sister was on point. The sister just said, listen, okay, you wanted to marry Aris. You chose to be a husband. Now be one. Now listen, it's all good about your music. And I know that you are passionate about it. But see, passion don't pay the bills. Passion don't put food on the table. Passion don't keep the lights on. Let me tell you what do. What's guaranteed to do all that? A steady paycheck. Now listen, you can do your little, rapping side gig. Okay, that's fine. But Aris wants you to have a steady work and support her. And that's what you need to do. See, woman to wife, I know exactly what she talking about. Honey, Cameron's sister said I wouldn't put up with it. She said, F the noise. She said, take your feet to the mother freaking street. That's what she said. Instead, she said, take your feet to the pavement. Same thing. And so Cameron is like, oh, so I should apologize. She said, hell yeah. Did you not hear what I said, big head? Apologize to that woman. Do what you're supposed to do as a husband. Okay? Cameron come talk about, look, I was just here a couple of days, for a couple of days. Can I just, get my feet wet? Can I walk around a little bit? No, walk to an employment office. That's what you do, Cameron. So, Cameron goes inside. He's making Aris some coffee. Tea. And so, he's like, good morning. Y'all. Cameron, I like Cameron. I do. I like Cameron. And so, Aris was like, good morning. She said, what happened to the family decor thing? And he said, oh, it was a little accident. It done got broke. I pay for it. I'll buy you another one. She was like, mm-hmm. And so Cameron says, listen, I apologize. And I was like, good for you. Then, in the same breath, he says, but I don't think I did anything wrong. And I was like, and so Aaron says, so you apologize, but then you say you ain't done anything wrong. He says, listen. He says, let me just tell you something. He says, I don't think I did anything wrong going to the studio, dropping this bop, okay? I'm trying to get #1 on Spotify. All right, you know that is my jam, that's my passion. But he said, I also know that your feelings was hurt. That you felt frustrated in me doing that. And for that, I'm sorry for frustrating you. He says, listen, you want me to get a job? He said, okay. He said, I'll get a job. She said, that's all I'm asking. She said, listen, I know that this is your passion and you want to be the next big rapper, but we got bills. I have a daughter. You're a husband now. We got things to pay for. I need help around here. And so he says, get it. I got it. And so Cameron says that he's going to get him a good old job, child. And he's still going to work on his rap career. Honey, he played her his little song. Y'all, I didn't know what Cameron was saying. Was he saying check the bags? Check the bags. Check the bags. Check the bags. Check the bags. See, you manifesting this, Cameron. Check the bags. You working at a hotel. Mm-hmm. Go get a job at the Marada Inn. Check the bags. Check the bags. Check the bags. Hey, check the bags. Let's move on. Justine and Michael. Oof. Now we know Michael, he wants to re-propose to Justine. He want to do it right this time. Now y'all, I thought that the ring that we saw was $5,000. Was it not? Was there another ring? But when Justine was looking at the online banking, doing some paperwork, she noticed that $12,000 was withdrawn. $12,000? Oh, so y'all got $12,000? Y'all got $12,000? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Look, ain't my business. Ain't my business. So, Michael, you know, he was thinking that he was going to get past that Justine wasn't going to see that. You know, they go to Vegas, have a good time. He's going to re-propose, and she won't even think about the money. But Justine's on top of it. So Justine said, did you take out this amount of money? What's going on? And so he was like, oh, well, you know, don't even worry about it. You know, I need it for this, I need it for that. Y'all can't even remember what he said he needed for. And so she was like, okay, well, that's a lot of money. And then I'm thinking to myself, so you was going to pay $12,000 for a ring? Let me get this straight. You was going to pay $12,000 for a ring, and between the two of y'all, y'all got 8 kids. See, priorities. Priorities. You got all them mouths to feed. So he made up some excuse. They go at it. They're going back and forth. And he gets defensive. He gets defensive. He said, now you ain't going to be running your mouth too many more times. Okay? Let me handle what I need to handle. Okay? You do what you're supposed to be doing. And so Justine was like, wait a minute. I quit my job for you. Okay? I quit my job for you, and now I'm second guessing that. She said, I just feel like I'm a maid. I'm just laying up in this house with the kids, pregnant, while you out here withdrawing $12,000. He was like, I said don't worry about it, child. So, they had their little spat. Everything was smoothed out. And it's time for them to go to Vegas, okay? Now, they're there to meet up with Mocha Frappe Latte. Y'all, he's weird. Mocha weird, okay? So they meet up. Justine's there. She got her makeup on, honey, face beat. So here is Michael. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey. Here's Mocha. Oh my God. Hi. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. You smell good. Y'all, of course he didn't say that. But that hug was a little long, Mocha Latte. You hugging that man was a couple of seconds too long. Meanwhile, his pregnant wife is standing right there and he paid her dust. Justine was like, well, hello, Mocha. He said, hey. He said, go ahead and shut the door on her face. Go ahead, assistant. Shut the door on her face. Michael, come in. Michael, come on. Come on, Michael. Oh my God, did you do your hair for me? Let me leave that man alone. So Justine is like, you got me all the way effed up. Honey, Justine the good one. Justine the good one. She kept it real cool. Because I would have been like, hello? Instead of you looking at my husband's ass, you going to say hello to me. Hello. Hugging all up on my husband. So Mocha, he's in his little office or studio or whatever it is. And Mocha says, you see what's on this wall? Platinum hits. You see that? Platinum, platinum, platinum. See, that's all I do. See, I make people famous, okay? I bring out the hits. Mocha Latte, this is my question. Who? I mean, I see them on the wall, but I couldn't read their names. I was like, who are these? What's these songs? Why didn't you drop names? Okay? Was it Ice Spice? That was on your wall? Was it Sweetie? That was on your wall? Was it NBA Youngboy? That was up on your wall? Who was up on your wall? Since you the man. So Michael, he is just like, yes, you know, my man got hits on top of hits. Michael said that he performed at the Latin Grammys. I said, okay, all right. But then that didn't last long because he got thrown in jail soon afterwards. See what happens when you don't deal with your blessings? Michael's excited. Michael said he's ready. He's ready to get to working. He's ready to put his music out there. They need to find somewhere to live. They need to, you know, find a studio. He's ready to drop a hit. So he says Justine is pregnant. Now, Mocha almost had a fit. Okay, Mocha almost threw himself into that wall. See, on the outside, he was seething. He was like, oh my God, no. Okay, on the inside, he was screaming like a little girl. Oh my God. Damn it. My man that got her pregnant, you're sleeping together? How dare you? So, he was like pregnant. He was like, I need to holler at you. I need to talk with you outside. Now, the whole thing with Mocha is, Michael being in a certain age range, having all these kids, having a wife, now a pregnant wife, will deter his fame. No one wants to sign that. They want to sign a guy who's able to go anywhere. I need for you to be at the studio at 3 a.m. Bet. I need for you to be in North Carolina at 4 p.m. Saturday. Bet. I need for you to be at New York 7 p.m. Wednesday night. Bet. But see, this is my thing, Mocha. See, you the man. See, Michael has restrictions. Michael just can't get up and go like that because he's under a probation officer. He had to get a travel pass just to go to Vegas. So you talking about that he has to be ready to move and groove just like that. When I move, you move just like that. When I move, you move just like that. See, Michael can't do that till he's off probation. So I don't know what you're talking about. And then you're like, you flashing around that ring. It's going to be hard for you to get signed. You the man, ain't you? Ain't you the man? Make it happen. You got all those platinums on your wall. You're well known. And he gonna talk about, yes, there are rappers who have families and kids and married, but when they got started, they didn't have none of that. Let's talk about the music. I don't care if Michael is married with 18 kids, one on the way. If you put out a banger, people will listen. And that's just a fact. You put a banger out, oh, it's on. And then you take it from there. But first, he need a hit. First, he needs some songs in his catalog. So Michael, he's listening to Mocha, and he's, saying, well, I understand what you're saying, but I'm married. I'm a father. I have a child on the way. Ain't too much I can do about that. But see, Mocha want that ring off. They go back inside, okay? And Mocha says, that hardware you sporting around, it needs to go. And I was like, oh my God. Mocha, do you want him to take off that ring for business purposes or personal purposes? I'm just asking. Justine didn't say a word. See, her face did the talking. Justine said, I'm going to sit over here. I'm going to be quiet. I ain't going to, cause a commotion. I'm not going to cut a shot. I'm just going to sit over here in the cut. Let my man handle this, okay? Now, apparently, Mocha wants to set Michael up with some type of event, a little club. Honey, I seen that preview. What song is he going to do? Is he going to do the same song that he was doing at the Latin Grammys? Like, where is the music? I mean, at least Cameron got to check a bag. Y'all, if y'all don't know, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, y'all. Go ahead and hit that like. Comment. Comment down below where you're from. That's what you do. Comment down below what's up with Mocha. Comment down below what is Michael's hit. I love music. I do. I love it so much. And if somebody can become a music star from this show, I'm all for it. I will support it. I will download it, honey. I would even pay for it. Check a bag. Check a bag. That's all I'm saying. And Mocha Latte, get on it, because you know you're well known. You got the platinums on the walls. Didn't drop a name. In fact, I think it was blurred out. Let's move on. Now, I talk a whole lot of, trash about Blaine and his bang. I do. I talk a whole bunch. But this episode, come on, Blaine. Blaine said he done found the Lord. You don't know like I know what he's done for me. You don't know like I know what he's done for me. You don't know like I know what he's done for me. Glory, glory, hallelujah, what he's done for me. I said, Blaine, I ain't even mad at you. I'm not mad at him or his 4-pack Walmart drawers. Blaine, now, you know you was feeling. Blaine, you couldn't put on no pants. You just walking around with them little boy underwear on. Where the briefs? Where's the hands? You grown. So Lindsay, she's still mad because Blaine lied to her. Okay. Lindsay is pissed off. She is packing her bags. She is out the door, child. She's out the door. And so, Blaine. Lindsay, now why are you leaving, Lindsay? Why can't we talk about it? I don't even understand why you're so mad. Why does this make you mad? Blaine is just flabbergasted that Lindsay is so pissed off. I'm not going to prison. I'm on house arrest. And we don't have to pay that $15K. You should be happy. But Lindsay's whole thing is you lied, you lied, you lied. So Lindsay done went out of the house, through the garage, through the driveway. And Blaine was like, stop. Can you just talk to me, please? Can we just talk about this? She said, leave me alone, Blaine. Now just leave me alone. And so Blaine with his country self, cause talk about fine. Get in the car. Go on, leave. And Blaine said, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Oh, shit. Okay, Blaine. So Blaine still walking around in his 3-pack of underwear. He done got somebody's good old dollar stuff. So Lindsay gone. Lindsay makes a phone call talking about, I'm on my way. Can't wait to see you, child. That was probably to her daughter. But of course, they made it seem like it was a dude. So Blaine wakes up, child. I guess it's Sunday. Blaine done put on his finest church attire. Jesus is my plug. I said, you going to church? Now look, it ain't about how you dress. It's what you learn, okay? Alright? So, Jesus is my plug, honey. Okay, put it in a socket. So Blaine, his dad, they at the church. They got their little Bibles. Who shows up? Mama Lindsay and her daughter, Raining. And so Blaine said, hey, how you doing? This is my dad. This is my dad. The dad was like, let me go in for a hug. Blaine's dad tripped me out. He was like, let me go on in here. How you doing? And so Blaine's like, where Lindsay at? Have you seen Lindsay? So the mama said, no, I ain't talked to her. I thought Lindsay was here. That's the whole, what? Now, I don't know if this was the first time Lindsay's daughter have ever stepped foot in that church, but that girl looked scared. That girl was like, is this what it's about? So they go up in the church, child. Honey, I was waiting for the choir to say, I said, let me look around here. Let me look around. Okay? All right? It just looks like a old school southern country church. Okay? Wear what you want to wear. Obviously, you know, dress code, there is not one. Okay? They had somebody playing the organ, and was somebody playing a guitar. Got the little preacher up there. Okay? I was like, where is the choir? Where's the music? Who's singing? We TV, y'all couldn't pay for whatever song they would sing. So it's time for Blaine, okay? It's time for Blaine to get up there and make his testimony. See, he wanted Lindsay to be there for that because that's important to him. Blaine got up with the bang, honey. He got up there with his Bible. He said, good morning. With every ounce of oomph in his chest. I said, you better say it, Blaine. Blaine said, the Lord has been good to me. Okay? That's what he said. He said he'd been clean for 2 years. He said that he wouldn't have been clean without the Jesus that was in the plug. That's what he said, y'all. That's what he said. I ain't mad at Blaine. Honey, listen. If this is what helps you stay clean, if this is what helps you get up every morning, if this is what helps you become a better person, I am not mad at it. You better speak your testimony. So here comes Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay had on her that dress looked like it could be a wedding dress. It was all laced up, a little off the shoulder. So Lindsay sits down, and you see her daughter. Her daughter was like, oh God, thank God you're here. Mommy, this is the church? Oh my God. I've been squeezing Grandma's arm this whole time. She's bleeding, by the way. Honey, her daughter looked like she was scared of the world, child. It ain't nothing wrong with Jesus. So Blaine did his testimony. They're outside, and honey, you can tell that it was some black folks around because, honey, you can tell, honey, them black folks had a chokehold on that church because what did Blaine's daddy say? Y'all ready to eat? Blaine's daddy said, we're about to eat. Y'all ready to eat? Y'all hungry? I said, yes, sir. So Blaine and Lindsay talked, okay? They had a nice little conversation, okay? And everything is all good at this moment. Kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. Until next week when we see Lindsay beating the hell out the garage door. You don't know like I know what he done for me. Let's move on. Chance and Taylor. Now, Taylor is having her baby. She had her baby. And she is loving on her baby. The baby is on her. The baby ain't even cleaned up yet. Here's Chance. Let me have him. Let me have him. Give me the baby. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come. Let me have him. Let me have him. Let me have the baby. Come on, baby. I want these cameras to see I'm a good dad. Chance, if you don't go somewhere and gargle Epsom salt. Chance, he is just overwhelmed. He is happy that Mason's here. Tears in his eyes. He wants to be that father because he damn sure wasn't a father to Ethan. So he wants to be that father to Mason. Let's not forget last week. He talked about how Bobby left the hospital not to be there for a sister. And he was upset by that. How dare she? How dare you? Because see, the next time we see them, 5 weeks later, 5, we see Chance going out of the door. Now this is why I have a problem with him, Bigfoot doofus, goofy. We see Taylor looking like she could collapse. Taylor looking like she needs plenty of rest and water. The kids are running around, the dog's running around, the baby is squalling, and then we have that child saying, I'm hungry. Taylor's doing all she can do. And I don't care if that child woke up 3 minutes before she said that. The words came out of her mouth, I'm hungry. But instead of Chance keeping his big foot, big wide neck, big head, thick neck ass in the house, helping with Taylor with a newborn and 3 girls, he goes out that door. Chance, don't ever mention Bobby or what she did ever again. Because let me tell you something. You sat up there to Ethan talking about how you want to be a better father. Talking about how you want to do right by Mason and by Taylor and by those girls. When there's chaos in your house. But see, this is just the beginning, friends. He didn't get in his truck. Did y'all notice that? He got into another vehicle. Where the truck at? Is it low on gas or has it been repoed? He's in that vehicle and he says, I've been lying. Newsflash. You've been lying this whole time. And he said he got laid off. Did you really? When? When did you get laid off, Chance? Did you get laid off yesterday? Did you get laid off a week ago? Did you get laid off a month ago? Or did you really have a job? Because, see, Taylor said you had a job. Taylor said she seen the check stubs. What were you looking at, Taylor? Now, listen, I am all for a man who works and he gets laid off. Fine. That's fine. It happens. It's called life. You may get laid off from your job. But what a man does, a man who has responsibilities like children, like bills, like a baby, is when you get laid off, you bust the street, okay? Take your feet to the street to the next help wanted sign. It may not be the job that you want, but it's a job that you need. 5 weeks. That's how old that baby is, and you already skedaddling out of the house lying. He gonna talk about I ain't telling Taylor because it's gonna lead to an argument. How about this, Chance? Instead of you making excuses on why you're lying to your fiance, how about you spend that energy getting a job? Hey, can I take your order? Welcome to Walmart. Hi. Hi. Welcome to Target. There's places where you can work. It's no embarrassment or shame to work at a fast food restaurant, to work at a big box store, to work at a convenience store. It's no shame in that. Especially when you are trying your best to feed and help your family. The shame is you walking around here not working, lying. That's the shame. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Big grown man out here. Done left that house when that baby says she hungry. So what does he do? Oh, he goes to his homeboy. His homeboy got his own little business. So he's like, I'm looking for a job. You got anything? You got anything? So the homeboy said, listen, I'm out of luck. Okay, I ain't got nothing for you, my dude. Sorry. Probably the homeboy probably don't want him to work with him. And where's the pressure washing business? See, you had this big plan. You're going to pressure wash a house, and then it's going to be the talk of the town, and it's going to be, bottom line is Chance is lazy. That's the bottom line. Chance is lazy. L-A-Z-Y, you're lazy. That's it. So instead of Chance going and at least finding a job, try, and taking his butt home and helping Taylor with the kids, he goes to a little bar and have a drink. That's what he does. He goes to the bar and have a drink. He thought that was a good idea. Is Taylor drinking? No. Mm-mm. Is Taylor at a bar? Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Is Taylor eating bar food? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She's dealing with your baby. So then he says, hey, does that machine work? Does that machine work? So, again, this incompetent idiot goes over and drops $70 into that machine. Insufficient funds. Taylor, it'll be a cold day. Y'all already know. It'll be a cold day. Sing it with me. It'll be a cold day. So Chance thought it was a good idea to put $70 into a machine, and then he gets mad at the machine because he didn't win. He says, what type of machine takes my $70 and I don't win? He's an idiot. Sean isn't the only one that put his shoes on the wrong foot. So Taylor, who she haven't heard from Bobby since Bobby left, okay? Taylor is calling Bobby, and Taylor looks like, oh my God, she's exhausted. Of course she is. She's the only one holding something down. And she's like, I can't keep it together. I'm barely hanging on. Okay, barely. We are having financial issues. There's strain in our marriage. It's just been tough. It's been hard. The baby, the kids. I'm having a hard time, sis. So Bobby said, I got you. Bobby said, you know what? I need to come down, talk to you, see the baby, see the kids anyway. Now, why Bobby left the hospital? Look, Bobby said that she was not going to stay in the hospital because it triggered her. So be it. That's between Bobby and Taylor. Taylor's feelings was hurt. Of course, her sister left her. Of course. But for Chance to open up his mouth and have a comment about it, I don't think so. Chance, the male version of dumpster fire destiny. Y'all, I can't stand them. So Chance, this is what I say to you. F you today, F you tomorrow, F you forever. Forever. That baby, I'm hungry. Let's move on. Puppy and Amber. Ain't gonna take it long, y'all. Puppy, all right, she done left Eric. All right, she says it's over. She said no more Eric. She's got to get her life together. And who does she go see to assist her? Queen. Queen look good. Y'all, I would rather watch Queen than Puppy and Amber. That says something. So, Puppy is going to stay with Queen until, she gets on her feet. And according to Queen, it better be quick. Queen said, I'm going to need you to pay on half of everything. Okay? Queen said, I'm going to need you to get a job. That's your priority. J-O-B. Queen said, I ain't playing with you. Okay? I don't want you moping around. I don't want you laying up on this couch. See, what you going to do is work. And you're going to help pay half of these bills. I like Queen. I do. So here is, you know, Puppy talking about Eric and the breakup. It's a hard time. And so Queen said, listen, I done been down this road before. She gonna go back to Eric. I've done been down there, here. I've done heard it all. She's gonna go back to Eric. But I know one thing. Queen said he ain't stepping foot in this house. He better not darken my doorway. Can you imagine if Eric was to walk in that house talking trash to Queen? Who do you think will win? My money on Queen all day. Okay? I bet you he won't step foot in that house. And so Puppy said, he ain't coming in here. He's not coming in here. Don't you worry. We broke it up. But see, you're going to have to keep me away from him. And Queen's like, what? Queen's like, girl, get yourself together. So Puppy and Eric at this moment broken up, and she's staying with Queen. Meanwhile, Amber is on her way to meet her homeboy. He has like restaurants or bars or something. And so he done bought another one, and he wants Amber to invest in it. That seemed like something Amber would be good at. I could see Amber being a bartender. I could see Amber being a businesswoman. She just seems like that. She would do good with that. Hell, she was a whole street pharmacist who was doing well. Just got caught. So she was like, okay, I'm down with it. Okay, I can get into this. Because, see, I don't think she's working at this moment. Whole lot of unemployment going around in this life after lockup. So he says, cool, I'm going to need for you to invest $50,000. I said, you know. Amber said, that's a whole lot of money. He said, you'll get it. You'll hustle. You're a businesswoman. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. She was like, I don't know about that. You'll get it. Go ahead. Go ahead. He was like, what would TC say about this? And she was like, listen, okay, TC will be fine with it. All right. We got other things going on. I personally have some things going on, and I need this. I need this to take my mind off of said things. Okay. And so Amber said, whatever I need to do, of course legally, she's going to try to come up with that $50K. I wish nothing but this. I hope she does. I hope Amber gets that money, and I hope she makes a success out of this. I really do, because I think this is her wheelhouse. Good luck to you, Amber. Child, let's move on. Last and most definitely least, Derek. Derek, come here. Come here, Derek. Come here, show enough. Come here, shortstop. Come here, little skittle. Now, I know I did not just witness you take $500 from your grandmother. I didn't witness that. Sisters, I didn't see that, right? Now, I did not see Derek, who got $9,000 in the bank, take $500 from his 95-year-old grandmother. She gave him that money like he was going to school, and that's lunch money. And he took it. Now, I know I didn't see that, y'all. Derek, I'm going to need for you to go somewhere and twist your ankle. You know better than that. So here's Derek. It's his time to tell lies. Derek, okay, after the whole fight and the blow up, Monique, the sisters, done went back to Chicago. He ain't seen Monique. And he says, listen, it was a mess. My sisters, they done got into a fight. I need to go see Monique. Now, in order for him to go see Monique, he got to have a travel pass from the PO. So, the PO haven't made their decision yet. The PO said, I'm not sure if I want to give you that travel pass. So, instead of Derek waiting to hear from the PO, he packing his bags. He said, I got faith. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Even his sweet, adorable, honey, grandmother was like, did you get your paperwork, darling? He was like, not yet. She was like, what is wrong with you? You gotta have that in line first or be getting in no trouble. Is she the sweetest thing? She thinks the world of Monique. She likes Monique. They have conversations. She talk about how, you know, Monique and Derek, she's happy that they're together. This is a sweet woman, honey. Sweet woman. Monique, I still remember you trying to put camera up in that woman's house. So Derek said, don't worry about it. I got it. It'll be okay. And so he done called his aunt, honey. His uncle done rolled up, homeboy. And so the uncle's like, okay, well, what's up? Where we going? Okay, you got that pass? And so Derek was like, no, I ain't heard nothing from her. So here is the PO calling. And I will say this, honey. That probation officer is ruthless. She's like, Derek, I have been waiting for the phone call, Derek. I have been waiting for you to call. Now, let me tell you about this travel pass. You ain't getting it. You hear what I said? And honey, she hung the phone up. And Derek said, my God. Even the uncle was like, Jesus. He said, oh, Lord, you got a probation officer that does not play any games. You better steer clear, okay? Keep your nose clean, because, honey, she's a pit bull. So Derek was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get that travel pass. Because see, he has already told Monique a lie. He called Monique and said, I'm on my way, baby. Monique said, you are? And he was like, yeah. She said, so you got your pass? And Derek said, I got it. So the probation officer calls again. And she says, I approve of your travel pass. But she said, Derek, you call me when you get there. You check in here. You check in there. Okay, that's what you do. All right? You move to the left, call me. You move to the right, call me. You go to the bathroom, you better call me. See, there's no way. There's no way I could be on probation. I couldn't do it, y'all. I could not. Oh my God, I cannot be tethered to somebody. And that's exactly what you are when you're on probation. You are literally tethered to someone. You can't go here. You can't go there. You got to check in at this time. You got to check in at that time. You want to go and kick it in North Carolina? I got to ask permission. No, absolutely not. So, Derek, he got his travel pass. He's at the airport and he is on his way to see his boo. That's it, y'all. I have sat here and talked myself sick, okay? To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.